Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. Now, earlier in the show, we showed you the highlights from our game of the week, the Battle of the Lakes. Lake Travis beat Westlake 31-10, and every time we saw the Cavs enter the end zone, at least in our highlight, we saw a young man named Van Hopping holding the ball. Well, after the game, my friend Corey Mose caught up with the Cavaliers and saw some news about Van Hopping.
Yeah, Jeff, it's a sight that most Westlake fans didn't expect to see tonight. Lake Travis celebrating on their home field on homecoming night for Westlake. And this game honestly wasn't close in the second half. When it came to the offensive side of the ball for Lake Travis, despite losing their star running back Van Hopping, they were able to attack that cover 2 defense for Westlake with Weston Smith down the middle for a couple of deep passes. Then on the flip side, Westlake didn't touch the end zone in the entire second half. I was able to talk to the winners after the game to discuss what made them so dominant on defense and how they were able to adjust without their star running back. All right, Carter, back-to-back games now. Versus Drip, hold them to 1 touchdown. You held to Westlake no touchdowns in the second half. What is going on with this defense right now to make y'all so dominant?
I mean, we were just done with it. We were done getting whooped for the last 5 years. I mean, we just put it to them today. Everybody played their heart out. I'm so proud of everybody.
Yeah, it seemed like the physicality was on another level tonight. Why did that show up so much?
I mean, it's always going to show up when you play these guys over here, you know? I mean, but I think it was extra night for sure.
Yeah.
We played really hard.
Weston, let me bring you in here, bro. What a game. Second half went crazy. Van goes out. It seemed like the game plan kind of went towards you. What did you kind of see from your end?
The safeties were playing cover 2 and the middle of the field was wide open, so we just started to hammer the middle of the field.
And what does this win mean for this program? Back-to-back dubs over really great programs, but of course I know this one means a little bit something different.
Yeah, it definitely meant a lot. We got kind of our butts whooped the past couple of years, but we put it to them tonight.
Got you. Coach, let me bring you in here.
Yeah.
Let me just talk to you first off just about the adjustment, right? You lose Van, you scored the first 2 touchdowns, but you're still able to be effective on offense. What were you proud about that side of the ball?
Kind of like last week, we had guys going out so today, a very physical ball game, and you know you have to have a deep team if you're going to be for real in 6A Division I. And for Wesley to come in, I mean, we've known it. I mean, you've seen it. He's getting more and more touches. The guy can do a lot of things. He can catch it. He can run it. He's a good blocker too. And again, it's just like a starting pitcher goes 5 or 6 innings, and Wesley closed it.
Back-to-back wins over really good programs in 2 different ways, I feel like. One defensive side of the ball last game, and this week offense is rolling. What did you find out about your team within the last 2 weeks?
We're starting to put it together. The thing about it is we've been playing football for almost 3 months, and our teams are getting better, and that's scary. Really thought we started to put it together tonight, offensive in there. Nobody plays harder than this dude right here. That's why he's so successful. Big, physical, talented, but he plays so stinking hard. I told Weston before the game that I've already seen it. He's going to make a bunch of plays tonight. I just had a feeling he was. And Coach Mangino trusts him, and Luke got him the ball.
Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Enjoy tonight.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So great news for Lake Travis as they beat Westlake on their homecoming night. But this is the bad news for the Cavaliers. Star running back Van Hopping wasn't able to finish this game. As you see right now, he's in that walking boot. And so that will be the next question for this team. How healthy will Van be as the season comes to a close? Will they have Van throughout the playoffs? That's something they'll have to find out later with the MRI. But for right now and for tonight, they're able to celebrate beating Westlake 31-10. But of course, those questions need to be answered after those things get examined with Van Hopping. But right now, Jeff, I'll toss it back over to you after a monumental night for the Cavaliers as they beat Westlake.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Monumental night indeed. I'm bringing in my friend Ann Parker Coleman. And Ann Parker, as you saw, a star for the Cavaliers. Injured at least for now. 2 more regular season weeks. So hopefully Van can get healthy in time for the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs, a team that is just barreling towards the postseason is Cedar Park. They have a chance to make a huge jump up the district standings.
Yeah, well, the Timberwolves finished the regular season with 2 of the top 3 teams in the district. So if they win out, they'll claim at least a share of the district title, and sharing, as I'm sure Jocelyn, your daughter, is learning right now, is actually a good thing, right? It starts tonight against Lake Belton, too.
Sharing is caring is what they say.
Yeah.
Let's care for you and share the highlights. You know how they say we can do things the hard way or the easy way? Well, Cedar Park's Trey Hill did not pick the easy way on this score. Trey scored twice from close range, and the T-Wolves didn't stop there. For the 4th time in the past 5 games, Cedar Park scored over 40. The local guys beat Lake Belton 49-21.
Well, moving on, we got Rouse versus Leander. Don't let the trash cans fool you. That is not the Houston Astros. But look, speaking of garbage, London Morgan taking out the trash with a nasty deep ball to Auburn Davis. That puts them on the 3-yard line, and that sets them up for a clean handoff to Anthony Reyes. Rouse up 7-0, and look, I'm usually all for recycling, but recycling that run play, well, it turned into a dumpster fire. Lions bagged that up and left it on the curb. Rouse wasted no time winning this one, 31-22. I'm done with the trash talk now, I promise.
Got to get you over to my house on Thursday.
Yeah.
Trash day and drip. Back to the scoreboard right now. Bastrop, the Bears with a big win over Elgin, 62-6, the final score in that one. And speaking of 62, that's exactly how many points Pflugerville put up. They beat Crockett 62-7. More scores coming your way. Fredericksburg, the Battling Billies all over San Antonio Kennedy. 62. I guess that's the number of the night.
The magic number.
0. Fredericksburg wins that one. LaGrange also gets a big win. They beat Caldwell 48-27.
Liberty Hill looking to stay perfect in the district. They face McCallum tonight. Check out this play. Messy, complicated, and confusing. I'm not talking about your situationship. I'm talking about this running touchdown from Preston Benefield. Benefield in the end zone. Match made in heaven. Later, Pierre Dylan Belinga with another run so good, we send it to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and they said, we don't believe it. Panthers win big in this one, 58-7.
We're going to hear from him later in the show. He's a special young man. Hey, I'll be honest, I'm a fan of cheerleaders talking trash. This sign reads, we searched Google and still couldn't find competition. The Jags are pretty good. Now, if you want to find the weight room, yeah, just ask that guy, Marquise Murray II. More power than the red button on your remote. Northeast was down 2 scores when Mars Thomas made a great grab in the back of the end zone. The catch, clearly a 10 out of 10, but the celebration, well, it turned into a physics lesson. What goes up must come down. A little pain there and a little more pain here for the Raiders. LBJ got hot in this one and stayed hot. The Jags win 71-7.
Well, more scores coming your way. Belleville gets the big win over Giddings 49-14, and then Wimberley edges it out over Gonzales 38-30. On we go. We got more scores coming your way. Gerald edges out Salado 43-29, and then Geronimo Navarro gets that win over Smithville 48-27, the final.